Okay, so there's gonna be kind of a different kind of let's talk about anime because I think do we need to go over the plot? If you want to listen to the plot, I mean we got poorly explained up.
Yeah, that's true. I think this just needs to be a more general discussion.
That's kind of what I was
Just
thinking.
so, except that, did you reveal how much of the plot did you talk about? Because I don't remember.
Quite a bit.
Because
Like
I don't remember you mentioning the twist
oh about
about Reina.
about her being I didn't mention her by name, but I know let's see. Yeah. Oh, I guess I did. Reina's gifted a choker from Bemular through Hokuto that allows her to transform into Ultraman.
Honestly, that would have that probably just didn't land anywhere in my brain because none of that meant anything.
I mean, to be fair, uh, the poorly explained. The last time I edited this was back in February, so I'm thinking that it
Yeah,
was
that's fair.
probably the week after Valentine's Day is when I told you about all this stupid shit.
Okay.
And there's a lot of characters in this,
Oh yeah, there are. Because
and
I just remember.
hmm?
Oh, I was just saying. I just remember bits and pieces of generally speaking. Like I just remember the general idea that this is good.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
like the way you described the plot didn't make me think it was good, but you just kept saying like, no, this is good.
yeah. No, I really enjoyed watching it. Like outside the first disc where there's like frame rate issues is like I think it's really well put together. Like I really like the presentation of it, especially the music.
Yeah,
Because every time that's the fight theme comes on, like I'm just like, oh, that's the good stuff. Oh,
yeah.
inject that shit right into my veins.
It's it's very. What's funny is that it's very well. It's very marble coated, but it's like it reminds me of Helldivers.
Hmm.
Whenever you drop in Helldivers, it plays a song that is in that vein. And it's
Mm.
just like, yeah, we're the good guys, even though in Helldivers you are not the good guys.
Ah, you're the good enough guys.
Not even. But regardless, so I have absorbed so much Ultraman bullshit by proxy to the point where I'm able to look at this show and go, "Oh yeah, cool." And there were certain things that you kind of had to show me. Like you showed me the first and last episodes of Ultraman before we started this,
Hmm.
so that I had an understanding of you know how it started and how it ended because those are very important pieces of this story.
Yeah,
Uh, and what's really fun to me is the clear absolute contrast in the ability for writers to tell a good. Does Ultraman fall under Tokusatsu?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the ability to tell a good Tokusatsu story, and it's really unfortunate that a lot of those good writers aren't really doing proper Tokusatsu, like the shows, because fucking Power Rangers is garbage. Um,
But what about Super Sentai?
I don't think it's much better.
Mm.
It's better, but it's
I might have to watch one, but I
the
really don't want to
I
get into it.
there's a guy who's slowly doing summaries of the original versus Saban's Power Rangers. He's
Hmm.
doing the original, what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was based on, versus the the Saban version, and that's been really interesting because the story in the original is a bit, it makes more sense.
Oh, it's not just random ass teenagers get powers from a floating head in a jar and go fight a lady.
No, in fact, I think most of the I don't know if Zordon's even in the original.
That checks out. Is the shitty robot?
Uh,
Is the shitty robot in the original?
I don't think
Is
so.
he? Oh, the shitty robot's not part of the task force.
I legitimately don't remember at this point. I'd have to go back and look, but I don't think so.
Mm.
I could be wrong. But regardless of that, it, like there are parts of this plot that are still fucking cheesy as fuck. And to be honest, the first like half of the first arc is kind of paint by numbers.
Yeah, the whole reluctant hero kind of deal.
Yeah, it's not even like Shinji getting the robot because Shinji getting the robot is a subversion of the usual mecha trope where the kid's way too excited to get into the robot and then starts doing war crimes.
You
Um,
say that it's subversive, but like I'm just I know I say all the time it's like I don't know shit about any Gundam besides G Gundam, but like isn't the whole thing about like original Gundam is Amuro doesn't want to be in the robot?
no,
Okay, so that's a misunderstanding on my part. Like I said, I don't know shit about Gundam.
I know that Amuro wasn't really interested in getting in the Gundam originally because he didn't like his father very much, and his father created the Gundam. But after a bit, he's like way too happy to be in the Gundam and then
Okay.
steals the Gundam. Like it gets a bit ridiculous. Like it doesn't take him long to get over it. Um, and it's obviously a lot less fucked. Because it turns into like, oh, my dad wanted peace, that kind of thing. The thing that every Gundam show does.
Hmm.
Whereas Evangelion is like the worst twist on that. Worst as, in my opinion, one of the best, where dad's actually a fucking psychopath, um, and basically brings about the third impact. Again, we're veering off course.
We do that a lot. It's fine.
Uh,
Unless you want to get out of here soon. Then it's not fine.
no, it's fine. 'Cause I definitely have plenty of things to say. I, 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 I don't mind it, but I do feel like it drags a little bit, and like I feel like I had too many episodes of, um, Seven saying the exact same shit to Shinjiro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can get behind that because I think when I was watching it initially, the first the first like half, I think until Hokuto shows up, it's kind of like okay, I get it. This guy sucks at being a hero, but he's got to be the hero. And then
He's got,
seven
he's
is
got
just kind of like, no, you need to grow up now. We don't do bullshit here.
Well, and I can appreciate that because Seven's whole deal is like, if you don't grow up right now, people will die.
And I'll kill
Like,
them.
well, no, but like, his whole point is like, you you're in such an important place, you need to step up to the plate because people all around you will be in danger if you don't take decisive action. And yeah, it sucks that you have to try and do this while you're also in the throes of puberty, but like fuck, man. I can't imagine what Seven's had to go through. The
Yeah,
amount of people
nothing
who have died
actually.
around him.
Seven had a pretty good life.
I doubt that. He does not strike me as the man who had a good life. But I love Seven's character because um Seven grows to care for Shinjiro, but like very much in his own way.
Hmm.
Where it feels like nothing's changed, but there are subtle hints that like he's trying.
Yeah.
And I love that they don't subvert his character to show any of that. He's consistent the whole way through, which I do appreciate. Because clearly Seven has gone through his own shit. because Seven gets to be the most powerful character in the group 99% of the time, and I
Yeah,
love that.
like until the final two episodes, Seven is definitely the strongest character, and it's like,
Well, there was the fight, the sort of climactic fight with Ace, where he kind of gets his shit rocked.
oh yeah, yeah, the Ace Killer thing.
Yeah,
Well, to
but
be
it's de-
fair, he got hit with a fucking explosion. He got blindsided.
yeah, but like we we literally watched Seven lift up a body and go, "Oh, there's a bomb here," and
That's a
then
more
like
experienced Seven.
and just like no question, like I didn't sit there and feel like, "Oh no, Seven's gotten blown up." I'm like, "Seven's fine. He's perfectly fine." Um. Anyway, and then there's Hokuto, Ace. He's he's a unique Ultraman. Um,
Yeah, his personality doesn't really match up with Showa Ace.
I don't mind that.
I mean, I'm fine with it too. I'm just saying that
I
Showa
I
Ace
feel
is also kind of like I get it because Showa Ace is just basically Ultraman again. He's just the first one.
I feel like a lot of Ultramen kind of just act the same.
A lot of the early ones, yeah, they've
Like
been
it's
recently they've been getting more experimental with them,
mm,
like like Zet, where he's just like learning Japanese is ultra difficult, and he just keeps adding the ultra prefix to everything. It's great. I love him.
yeah.
But yeah, Ace in this show, he knows more than he lets on, and then he likes to skim the rewards of or he'll do a good deed, but he'll skim some rewards off of it.
He's very much he very much rides that line. He's very much the he very much plays an anti-hero, but deep at his core it's about something that adds up because really everyone's experienced loss except for Shinjiro.
Yeah, he's got it pretty good actually, despite
Right
his
up until
dad
the
dying like 3 times in the show,
it's fine.
or getting kidnapped three
Um
times, I suppose.
eh, he only got his ass handed to him by quote unquote Bemular.
Yeah, there was that. There was he got kidnapped in season two. He got murdered in season three, but then he got better.
That's definitely a quote unquote murder. But yeah. Um and like just yeah, so like we don't and then we get Jack. Technically we got introduced to Jack um before Ace, but we didn't get Jack in his ultra suit until
Yeah, until
after
season
Ace.
two.
He's a grappler and he's around for season 2 and that's about it.
Yeah, yeah, season two, and then like maybe
The
four
very,
episodes from the end of season three.
yeah, just the very end he shows back up. Um Jack's also like there's something going on, but like we're just not gonna get his backstory.
Look, we don't have time to talk about Jack. We have to talk about Taro.
Yeah, Taro's a fucking doofus.
Taro gets a
He's
lot of screen time.
Taro is Taro is the main character of season 2.
Yeah, yeah, he really is. It's about him trying to avenge his girlfriend. and then blowing up a giant robot. You you got anything else for that, or you okay? I don't. I see there's green around your name, but I'm not hearing anything. No, nope, sound like a robot. Oh, that is probably on my end because I got bad connection apparently. Okay, how about now?
All right, I'm back.
Oh, okay, I think it was on my end because I had like my ping was like 5,000.
Yeah, no, we were both at that 5K, and I
Okay.
was just like, we can't understand a fucking thing. All right, so yeah, we're not gonna get Jack's backstory. Instead, we get Taro, and Taro is everything about season two, where he gets turned into the Human Torch, and then they Pokeball him into the Taro suit that they just had.
Just lying around. I
It's
wouldn't be
very handy,
surprised if Bemular planned this out.
kind of absurd, but I can believe it.
I mean, he planned
Can you?
out the last member.
Not really. From the sounds of it, he didn't put it together until near the end. Given the things
Eh,
that your pool said. The things that your
eh.
pool said made it pretty clear that Babular didn't know.
How long do you
He
think it
basically,
took to make that suit? Probably 4 minutes. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, well, I was gonna say, it probably didn't take that long, given Yapul's ability to constantly upgrade Ace's suit. Um,
Look, Yapul is a master of many things, except in this one, he's not making giant monsters. Thankfully,
that's fine. Giant monsters don't really have a place in this,
you tell that to
except
King
Monster.
Joe, who's not called
He's
King Joe by name.
yeah, he's just the golden.
Golden Fortress.
Yeah, that's dumb. He's not even gold. Um,
It's an
yeah,
off gold.
so Taro literally explodes. It's
Yeah,
kind of
as he
awesome.
does.
It's his signature technique, and they made it work, which impressed the shit out of me. He didn't use the bucket though.
No,
So
you're not getting the ultra bucket. That's too
we
powerful.
we deserve the ultra bucket. There should have at least been a joke where he had a bucket. Or like somebody threw a bucket of water on him and he like caught the bucket. Like something to reference the bucket. But at the same time, I kinda get it. It's pretty fucking dumb. But
Yeah.
so is the Ultra Dynamite, so like
No, the ultra dynamite is cool and good and my friend.
dude, the only thing that's great about the Ultra Dynamite is the first Ultra Dynamite when it's like a hard cut and there's just Ultraman bits everywhere. Fucking awesome. Lost my shit. Yeah, so Taro's cool. Taro loses his girlfriend, and it's really sad because he does get to see her one last time, but then he basically gets told like I can't I can't save her. And it's Bemular, which was like when Bemular showed up at that point, I was like, he's not actually Bemular. He's something else. But I mean, to be fair, before then he used the fucking Spacium beam, so yeah, he's not Bemular.
Yeah, no, Bemular sure
Like
is a can of worms.
can of lizards.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, fucking the fact that you fucking dropped uh dad son dad's son granddad spacium beam and I didn't quite put together that you actually like I thought about it in the back of my mind, but I'm like, he doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean he's right. He's who I'm thinking he is, but I'm pretty sure that's who he is.
To be fair, I wasn't really thinking that either.
I'm a little dense sometimes, but it's fine. Yeah, and then
Original Ultraman, Shin Hayata, Shinjiro's father, rejoins the fight with the Zoffy suit, which is stupid.
I fucking lost my shit. I was like, holy shit, it's Zoffy. I literally did the fucking red letter media thing of like, I clapped when I saw the thing that I knew, and then I thought about it for like 10 more seconds, and I'm like, that's fucking stupid. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah, especially because I don't think anybody in the original show learns Zoffy's name. Because he just shows up, resurrects Ultraman, and then leaves.
And that's probably why he became Zoffy, because he's Ultraman come back in a sense again. So
Mm-hmm.
Zoffy fits him. But it's even funnier when we have to remember Zoffy from Shin Ultraman, who's like a pseudo villain,
Yeah,
and
I just
summons.
I just have this Zeton stationed here. We're gonna fucking blow up the planet.
Yeah, we're just gonna bring in Zeton because you're not supposed to be doing this shit. We're not good guys. We're not heroes.
We are
You're a fucking idiot.
tourists.
You're a fucking idiot.
We are here to sample the local goods and then we leave. Do not climb in the meat mech.
Get out
Shinji,
of the
get out of the
man.
meat mech.
Get out of the man thing. Get out. And then he's like, I'm giving my life to the man thing. And he's like, God fucking damn it, fine.
Okay, fine. Turn off the Zeton.
God, fine. Fucking spend like 30 minutes here and get attached to the locals.
Yeah, and then we get our last party member, who's possibly the strongest of them.
Holy shit. Dude, like, I would say this is the best part of this show. Because they've been playing up everything about the Ultraman bloodline and how like being the Giant of Light changed something in Hayato. Is that
Yeah,
his dad's
Hayata.
name?
Shin.
It changed something in Hayata, and it he fell as a child like 30 feet and was just fine. Um, and he's like, oh god, of course he's got powers. And he constantly refers to like the first time he has this conversation with his son, he's like, being the Giant of Light fucking sucks.
It's a curse.
And but but in a sense, it's just really playing up that like this bloodline matters. And then like at the bottom of the ninth, we get the reveal that his dad constantly went around to like this is actually really dumb because the person in control of the meat mech at this point is Ultraman. So like it was Ultraman who was going around and talking to all the victims and decided to give the blood transfusion knowing full well what was going to happen.
I don't know if he knew full well what was gonna happen. Original Ultraman was kind of stupid.
He was a fucking idiot, but honestly, uh, spoilers. He's in this, uh, and he admits that he caused all of this. Now,
Yeah.
granted, I don't know how much he understood, but it's very clear that he came back to Earth for a reason, and that part of that reason was knowing that Shinjiro had his powers. But it turns out that Hayata gave blood to a pregnant woman
Who was also an
to
alien.
try and save her. Yeah, which is probably why the blood transfusion didn't work.
And so the pregnant lady gave birth to a healthy baby girl who would later
Who's
grow up to
also
become an idol.
and then an Ultraman.
Yeah, but the idol thing is more important.
Is it?
She went on TV to argue with J. Jonah Jameson
Yeah, pretty much.
about how Ultraman is a cool guy.
Because he did the things. He did the good things. And I fucking love that Shinjiro didn't realize she had figured out. Like, Shinjiro's a fucking idiot. Like, how did he not
He's
know
kind
that
of the
she
worst
knew?
Ultraman.
It's really impressive.
Like literally the first scene that they share together, more or less, is he's like, I gotta go call Ultraman, and he fucking leaves his phone. He runs off and leaves his phone right there.
And she's not subtle about implying things. There were several scenes where it was very clear that she knew he was Ultraman.
Yeah, yeah.
And then somehow it just never clicked for him. Um, Probably because he was too fucking horny. Um, Regardless of all that, based on Ultraman, according to you,
Yeah. She
from
she got the weird like I don't know what you want to call it, the pigtails.
yeah, she's got the twin tail sort of helmet and a bit of a skirt and a very very Sailor Moon. Oh god, what is it called?
Henshin?
No, no, no. There's a name for the type of show that Sailor Moon is. The
Oh.
specific.
Oh,
I just forget what it is. But like it's very much in that vein. But at the same time, I actually think it's kind of fucking sick because the mechanical Ultraman suit is so different from any other version of this that I've seen. Like female tokusatsu teams have.
mm,
I mean, there are female Power Rangers, but Power Rangers don't transform in that way, where there's like the ribbon and all the stuff. She gets the full Sailor Moon esque transformation, but it's full robot, and it's just really cool. It makes me forgive some of the tropiness of it.
mm.
Um, and like, I fucking lost my shit when she transformed because it suddenly all clicked into place.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching it, or I'm sitting here listening to you react. I'm like, he doesn't remember anything from that poorly explained, does he?
Nope, not a fucking thing.
Because they're like,
Glad I
no
forgot.
way. I'm like, I told you about this like half a year ago.
Yeah, none of it. Again, the way you described it to me, I was like, none of that would have sank in. I would not have remembered any of it unless I rewatched it, and I wasn't gonna rewatch it because it didn't like, it was like that day I think you decided, or it was like a couple weeks later where it's like we should watch it.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
think because when I initially was telling you about it, I'm like, yeah, imagine Ultraman, but animated like X Arm, and you were
well,
like,
and
I
there
would
was
prefer to
that, and then
watch that.
you showed me the first episode, and I was like, I actually like this. Like, this is like my kind of thing. And I really want to get across how much this kind of thing is my thing because
Oh, so I don't do it again, and we can watch something together.
no. I wrote some really shitty fan fiction with a friend of mine that was very much this kind of shit, this kind of mechanical armor stuff. As it was like shitty Star Wars esque fan fiction, but I had like the tokusatsu armor kind of thing going on. It was like Power Rangers, but it was supposed to be much more mechanical. I might have seen Iron Man at that time, but I don't think Iron Man was quite what I was going for. I think it was more so like the newer Power Rangers, like the bits and pieces I'd seen of that, because I still have never seen that movie.
Oh, the
But I
what was it,
remember
2017 one?
looking, yeah. But I remember looking at the suits and being like, I love that. I love that. And yeah, so I like this is like my shit. This is my aesthetic. I think this shit is fucking cool. That being said, I originally was kind of lukewarm on it. It very much like you see it initially and you're like, that's not really Ultraman.
Yeah.
But it kind of grows on you. And then it starts to become really good, especially seeing like um Reina's transformation, like fucking uh, because I've also watched way too much Sailor Moon, and God, Sailor Moon sucks. Original Sailor Moon fucking sucks.
Good to know.
I'm glad
Off the
my ex
list.
will. I'm glad my ex will never see this, but original Sailor Moon it blows chunks. But I get it, and I get what they're pulling from. And I've also watched Sailor Moon Crystal, which is way better. Um, so like I have that experience. So like I could see that, and I'm like, oh, I know exactly what they're pulling from. And it's just the whole transformation and the fact that it's like, yeah, she's got the bloodline. She's also part alien, but like we'll never really talk about that because she just looks like a human
Yeah,
all
we
the
don't
time.
we, we don't got to worry about the alien part.
It's kind of silly, but oh
Could
well.
be any alien.
Yeah. But yeah, so Reina exists, and then Reina proceeds to, while being the least experienced Ultraman, start to body some really significant characters. fucking fucking blast the bug lady in the ass
Yeah.
from the back
Yeah,
by
just
surprise,
spawns a fucking force field right up her ass.
and she gets wrecked. Granted, Taro and Shinjiro beat the crap out of her after that point, and then she runs away. But man, then we get to the fucking Zeton fight, because spoiler alert, the fucking Zeton is the bad guy. Wow, who
To
could have
be
seen
fair,
that?
there are times when Zeton, like I said, Zeton shows up in like episode 7, doesn't do anything, and then dies.
What?
It's my favorite whenever they just plop Zeton down halfway through the show and then have him die, and he is unrelated to anything that happens later.
Okay, but like, no, the fact that there is a Zeton in the SSSP,
Yeah, yeah, that too. It's fine.
just like, and it's like, oh yeah, he's the twist villain. I'm like, this isn't a twist. This is the least. Like I've been waiting for him to do a heel turn the entire show. But yeah, Zeton shows up and um Reina can block things with her shield that Shinjiro can't deal with.
Yeah, it's
It's
really impressive.
kind it's kind of insane. She's actually most likely the most powerful Ultraman until Shinjiro goes full Giant of Light and
Yeah,
gets his new suit.
it, Giant Light is kind of a misnomer.
It is.
He's still only about, I don't know, 5'8". I don't know what the average height is, but
Yeah, he's not giant, but like, he leaves the giant crater.
yeah, he sure left an impact.
That was stupid. Um, but like, and like, we both have opinions on the proper Ultraman suit that he gets.
Hmm.
I really like it. I feel like it's accurate in all the right ways, and and in the ways that it differs, I feel like just gives it like just that bit of difference to give him, because as unfortunate as it is, he's just Ultraman. Like he doesn't have a nickname.
Yeah, he's the I want to say he's like the fourth just Ultraman.
And it's kind of annoying because he's he's really a unique character in and of himself, especially since he's born in. Well, no, that's not right. There are Ultramen that are born into it.
Yeah, sometimes they get retconned into it, like
Yeah,
Taro.
well, I mean, if we want to talk about retcons,
Okay.
half of this fucking story existing takes into account you completely forgetting where the final battle of Ultraman 66 takes place.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a big deal about how the Zeton fight in 66 took place in town or part of the city. And that's the other reason I wanted to make sure you saw that episode. So you could see what kind of city we're talking about when it's just fucking nothing.
It's a it's a barren fucking hill with just the SSSP headquarters there.
And maybe a tree.
Yeah, like it's just grass. It's
And it's not like
great.
the battle goes anywhere. It's not like super explosive or anything.
Nope. There are multiple shots of that battle taking place that are in the middle of the city. Those don't exist in that episode at all.
Mm-hmm. And they're like,
But at the same
oh,
time,
like even Reina's made up backstory is that Zeton and Ultraman were fighting and they like crushed the hospital or some shit like that. And it's like, no, no, that didn't
nope,
happen.
there wasn't a hospital there. And like, what's
I mean,
funny is
unless
that,
your mom was giving birth in a cave.
but like, what's funny is that like, I mean, that turned out to be a lie. But but it kept showing Ultraman fighting, and it talked about how there were like hundreds of people who got injured by that fight,
Mm-hmm.
and you watch it and it's like, where were they? Were they just off screen? What's happening? There's nobody here except for the SSSP members.
I think my favorite thing is that there's a second retcon that retcons a retcon from Taro, I believe. So initially, Ultraman takes place in like the 90s. And then after after they decided to make it a shared universe, Taro retcons it back to the 60s. Well,
Mm.
clearly this takes place in the modern time, 20 years after the events of Ultraman 66. So
Which
they
would put it
retconned the
back in.
retcon.
Well, actually, they undid the retcon because that would put it back in the 90s.
Yeah, they retconned it.
Um, but that I don't mind because really the only thing that's supposed to be canon to this show is 66.
I know. I'm just saying. I think it's funny that there's a whole thing that they're like, no, no, don't worry about this. This took place in the 90s. 66 took place in the 90s, like it always was supposed to.
Yeah, no, just don't worry about it. Also, fucking props to the fact that Seven became the head of the new SSSP. Fucking neat. Fucking Leo nods. Also, the boomerang showing up like twice.
Yeah, I mean it's not the boomerang that I want, but the eye slugger is close enough.
Hey man, it's still made out of metal.
Ah, yeah, that's true. That is true.
um, and yeah, I, I, I mean, okay, so we got a bit off track because I initially brought up the new suit, and I gave my thoughts on it and like what I like about it. but I know you have criticisms of
Uh, when I first saw it, I thought the face just kind of looked off. Like it had a weird CG look to it, I think. And
it.
seeing it
Yeah,
again, I was kind of more like, okay, you know what? No, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. I still think it's a little round, and maybe the eyes are a little too big, and the mouth is a little sucked in a little too much. But
I
he
mean,
he gives off Ultraman boy vibes to me, and those are
that's
not vibes
fair.
that you want to be giving off.
That is fair. I'm lucky in that I don't know about Ultraman Boy.
Oh, you're gonna learn about Ultraman boy.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna make you
Um,
watch those fucking movies. He's a small
Please
part in them, but he's in them.
look. I already had to deal with Mini Magna Guard. Like I don't
Magna Defender. Jeez.
Magna Defender. Whatever. I'm
Get it right.
yeah. It's whatever. Um, but to me, it was like I had less problems with uh Ultraman's helmet than I did with uh Zeton proper, like Ado Zeton's helmet, which I thought was too human shaped,
Hmm.
especially considering that Ado had such a different head shape. Like, why was it human shaped?
Well,
Like it.
there's a lot of Zetons out there. Like,
Oh,
there's a good portion in one of the movies where they just bring back every Zeton suit, and there's a lot of them. There's at least like 8 different versions of it.
all
So
right.
so when I
Well,
saw it, it's just like no, that's the natural look of what I assumed Zeton armor would look like, just kind of humanoid and with a
I just
weird
felt like
visor.
I just felt like the orange part that's supposed to be like the orange cross thing that he has going on, like I felt like that needed to be smaller, even though it would make less sense as like a visor you could see through.
Mm.
Um, it just didn't feel very Zaton to me. It took up too much of the face, whereas Zaton proper, like it doesn't. It's a lot less. Um, Also, blowing up Space Dinosaur Zeton was facilitated by um, partly by the Ultra Dynamite, but also by the fucking shield being used effectively as a focusing lens.
Yeah.
Once again, uh, reinforcing the power level of Reina as an Ultraman. Also, when they have to go in and block all the big beams that are going to distract Ultraman from killing Ado Zeton, uh, Reina comes in and blocks the biggest one. It's just like she gets a lot of respect for a character that kind of just gets introduced and doesn't get a lot of development as an Ultraman. I mean, there's really no time, but
Yeah, the ending is very, we need to get to it quick.
I am still impressed by like I feel like she got a ton of respect, whereas I was really worried she was going to be a character who was just constantly going to be like in the background doing little things, but like not being able to help much, and
Hmm.
instead becoming possibly the most powerful character on screen, but like in a really cool and different way than the other Ultraman. Now, granted, the most powerful character on screen at any time when he's on screen is always Seven. That man can appear in a suit with a sword, and you're just like, he's the most powerful thing in this room.
You need to clarify like business suit,
Yes,
and
business
not
suit,
and not
not
the
the
seven
Ultraman suit.
suit.
Not the Ultraman suit. The man is just in a business suit with his sword out in front of aliens, the man will strangle aliens without his sword out, and you're just like, there's no questioning it. You don't think about it. You're just like, yeah, that's seven.
Yeah, I could see him doing that. That
And like
checks.
that,
That's
and
reasonable.
that's fucking insane because original seven is stupid, actually an idiot, and fucking sucks.
Yeah, yeah, he sure does.
But this seven is just like, oh, like there's just so many like we watched an alien beat the ever loving shit out of Ace in his suit. And Ace is no pushover. Ace is very strong. Um, and that same alien, Ace just, sorry, Seven just walks into the room, and we don't know what happened, but he's already got him tied to a chair.
Yeah.
And like at one point, he just walks towards him, and the alien just starts fucking having a panic attack.
He's like, don't you come near me.
Oh
You
god,
fucking
don't
back
come near
off.
me, don't hurt me. I fucking love Seven so fucking much. And he gets fuck off giant cannons. Because he needs to be able to fly. Because they also
Yeah.
let him fly.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, what if we keep... Well, we already gave Seven a katana. What if we give him, like fucking, like, bunker busters? What if we
They
give him
feel
shoulder-mounted cannons?
they're not even shoulder mounted. He like underarms them.
No, there's an additional set of cannons.
Oh yeah, you're right. He does get those. They really fucking arm him up.
They're just
And it's
like,
still
what if Seven was a weapon?
and it's really funny because he's still the most intimidating when he just pulls the sword out.
Yeah, and sometimes he doesn't even do that. He just hits you with its sheath.
Yeah, no, it's so obnoxious. Also, props to Jack for being able to literally just punch space dinosaurs a ton.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Just punched him. They gave him projectiles just so he could actually participate because there were so many times where Jack kind of just didn't get to participate.
Yeah, they made him big, and then they're like, well, everybody else is gonna be like shooting from far away. So I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, and it's fine, but I mean, they made sure that like he's got to do a physical attack,
I
even if
mean,
it
he
makes
does get
no
to do.
sense.
He does get to have one fight with a big man in
Yeah,
season two,
and
where
his
he does
fucking
some
urban
wrestling
camo
moves.
pants
But
that he
like,
steals.
and I guess in season one he punches out Black King.
Yeah,
But like when he's in the Ultra suit, he doesn't really get a chance to do anything.
I like when he does though, because his wrestling shit is fucking hype. Like I love that. I love seeing that. It's the same way that I love seeing Reina do shit because Reina fights in such a different way from any of the other Ultramen, and Jack initially is like he's the least capable. So it's really cool to see him go and fight somebody, and they really pair him up with like the right person to fight. Uh, he's just a big muscle dude.
Yeah.
And then he fucking like I don't know what it's called.
He goes
And also
WWE All Stars on him.
it's kind of it's just great. It's not the double suplex that um that Hayata gets to do.
Yeah, the double German.
The double German was like when I saw him do the first one, I was like German suplex, and then I saw him get ready to do the second one. I was like, yes, second one. And I was so ready for a third one, but they didn't do it.
Yeah,
I think
they had to hold back so Shinjiro could do body surfing.
yeah, it's unfortunate. The triple German would have been like I probably would have lost my shit. But also, yeah, no, just yeah. There's a lot of um, there's a lot of it's very well put together. I would say in a way that you I feel like I just haven't heard from any other Ultraman series.
Hmm.
Uh, and I really appreciated getting to experience it. And thank God I got to have you there because there were so many times where I'm like, what is that? What is that supposed to be? And then the fucking caked up fucking bee lady shows up, and you're like, that's not even supposed to be a bee.
Yeah, she's not bug themed. She's from a warrior clan and was the final boss of Ultraman Taro.
As a
That
dude.
that being said, he was defeated without Taro going Ultraman.
Mhm.
Uh, they kind of just throw him in whenever. Like he shows up as a secondary antagonist in Ginga, and he's more comic relief in that than anything. And he might have been in that soccer episode
I
where
wouldn't know.
where they were trying to
Win the space
yeah,
shark
the
or
win the
whatever.
space shark. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was. Jolly the space shark or whatever. I think he was one of the enemies.
Yeah. But no, it was very fun to get to watch this and like feel because like I remember certain things. Like I remember, I mean, granted, I remember literally one characteristic about Jack. I
It's the
remember
important
nothing.
one.
I remember nothing about Ace. I remember that Seven just constantly loses his glasses and then becomes fucking greatest, the greatest accidental antagonist of all time in Leo,
Mm,
or just beats the ever loving shit out of Leo for sucking.
you let that person die. Go fight the machine. Don't come back until you learn the corkscrew kick. Learn how to
Like,
wall jump.
oh man, like
I'm gonna chase you with
knowing,
this jeep.
like, I don't even remember that one.
I need to show you like the first arc of Leo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That needs. I need to experience that firsthand because what I love that Seven in this comes in with all of that energy, all of that like absolute shit ass like grizzled, just downright mean mentor energy. Where like I'm gonna throw you into this shit and I don't fucking care. Sink or swim, bitch.
Don't sink though. There's sharks down there. I put those in special.
Fight the sharks. Flip the sharks without using your hands. What?
You heard me. Don't come back until you do.
Yeah. Um like I love that Seven embodies that energy while being a believable character. I mean, Seven is very tropey in this, but like he never Seven never feels like he's ever Seven feels like he's constantly in character properly. Like whereas like Taro has some weird shit go on in the third the
Season 3.
in season three he does some weird ass shit and it feels kind of inconsistent
Mm-hmm.
with who he was set up to be. But Seven stays completely in character the entire time. And it's it's nice. Uh uh they yeah. I don't know. I've been sucking Seven's dick this entire time. He's also voiced by Liam O'Brien, so like, what do you want from me?
Look, they liked Seven enough that he was the only other Ultra to get put into Override 2.
Well, and also for people who don't know, I was like borderline a Akihiko simp.
Yeah, you dressed up as
Fucking,
him for Halloween one year. It was great.
I showed up to fucking work dressed up as him. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, and then to make things better, you put your 2 weeks in the same day.
Yeah, fuck it. I make great decisions.
Oh, that was
Uh,
fantastic.
but yeah, and Akihiko Sonata in Persona 3 is voiced by Liam O'Brien. So, um, I have a soft spot for Liam O'Brien, but I will say, irregardless of that, Seven's character is amazing. Anyway, like I said, I've been sucking him off this entire time. Um, I love Shinjiro after his dad, quote unquote, dies. I love getting to see the craziness of Ultraman's actual powers because no Ultraman other than I think Shin really get digs into how crazy Ultraman actually should be.
Oh, they do. There's a lot of crazy bullshit that may or may not have been noted by me.
Okay, but like I guess I just feel like it feels like it's like you got to remember like I've only seen a handful of episodes and most of them were kind of dumb.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Especially that soccer episode.
But like take it from me, the final few episodes of each show usually kind of just cut off any restrictions and like just do fucking whatever. It's the end of the world. You can do whatever now.
Yeah, but like I guess I just feel like the the destructive potential of what Ultraman actually is, I feel like is sold really, really well by this.
Mm.
And the ability for someone to flip that on its head. And like the whole theme of the show is like there's just a lot of collateral damage when this stuff happens. And you're gonna have to deal with the fact that some people don't like you. But on some level you can't help a certain amount of like some shit's gonna happen. You kind of just have to do your best. And
Now that's an aspect that doesn't come up very often in Ultraman. The whole public relations kind of deal. It's always like, "Oh man, Ultraman, we love you. You're the best."
and that's the thing that like I really like because that was the thing about Shin that Shin didn't really get into like the public relations aspect, but it really played with it played more fast and loose with the morality of Ultraman, in the sense that like Ultraman himself is an outlier, and I feel like this show also plays into it as well, where it's very clear that nobody else really likes what the Ultras actually are because they're really powerful and they're really awful. If if they are fucking scary.
Yeah,
They are
like
the
that, like the time in how season 3 opens, where Shinjiro's like, "Let me get the door for you," and he just goes over and fucking levels half the building.
it just takes off that entire like roof section that has the stairs. Um but like and then there's the fucking spacium beam that he throws out where it's the equivalent of Goku getting ready to do the Kamehameha at Cell aiming at the ground, but Goku has the decency to fucking instant transmission and fire it upwards
Mm-hmm.
because he's actually because somehow Goku is smarter in that moment than Shinjiro is.
Well, to be fair, at that moment, Goku was like fucking 30.
Yeah, that's true. um, but like Shinjiro fucking blasting a giant crater into the earth. Um,
Yeah, and into a guy who was super fucking excited about it.
oh, he was that man came before he died.
He sure
Like,
did.
let's not pretend. Uh,
I think even in my notes, I said something to that effect.
that would not surprise me. Uh, and then
Oh,
yeah,
no, it was just Mephisto wants to get his ass kicked so hard it opens up a subspace portal.
yeah, they fucking 3D printed space dinosaurs that time. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, then he shows up and all the people are like, yeah, Zeton, he's gonna kick Ultraman's ass. It's just like,
Yeah, go
it's like,
Zeton!
don't you guys
Go
remember what
giant.
happened 20 years ago?
Do you not remember how bad it was that Zeton was even there? I mean, granted, in reality, fucking
He wasn't, but
putzed
you
around.
know.
He putzed around in an empty hill, but you know,
Yeah, and then the
wasn't
SSSP
great.
shot him with a fucking rocket gun, which they brought back.
That was hilarious. I did not expect that shit to come back because that shit was fucking dumb. But hey, they fucking killed it. Fucking blew Zeton pieces everywhere.
It was good for everyone. Everyone
It
enjoyed
was
it.
great. Everyone feasted for months.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure that was good eating. Uh, Also, I love that fucking at the post credits, the Dada guy voiced by fucking Steve Bloom.
Yeah.
Like shit, dude. Fucking incredible. Is like, hey, we're gonna do shit to fuck with Ultraman, and like the queen lady who had her butt out all the time, and the bug lady who really had her butt out, like really a lot, and the
And
camera like to zoom in on it.
yeah, no, they wanted you to know.
They wanted you to fuck the bug lady. Like let's not. She was there to she was there to she had a lot of plot going on, to use one of our colloquialisms.
Yeah.
There was a lot of it.
Yeah.
Um she was fun in a way. It got a little awkward at times where she was getting like way too flirty.
I don't know. I thought it was seeing the final episode of Taro, and then just basically having her hit on Taro the entire show. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. I
I
like
mean that
that.
is funny. But then she got out. Then she fucking wrapped her leg around Shinjiro. But luckily, Reina was there to fucking back back shot her to death.
All right. Well,
But yeah,
I know
I'm
I know
talking
we're
in
having
circles at this
fun,
point.
but we're gonna throw numbers at this.
Um, sure, I can, I can, I can pull that up because it's somewhere. There you are, February 15th, 2025. Wait, no, that can't be right. It's been over a year since I. Right, because I'm sorry, the last one was a poorly explained. That's why.
Well, that's what was the last one?
Uh, bang bang, bang.
Bang Brave.
Yeah, bang braver.
Was that was in
That shit was
February?
February 15th, 2025 is the last time I edited it, and that's the last score on here.
Huh. I mean, I know that was a long time ago, but that's fucking. Yeah, because
Yeah,
like once we got into VLR, we stopped doing anime. Also,
yeah.
when I started a new job, you reduced your hours of availability.
Well, no, it was before you started a new job. Um, I reduced my hours because I wasn't getting enough sleep, which
Mm.
is funny because now it's like fucking late as shit. But
Yeah, it's like 10:30 here.
it's fine. Anyway, Ultraman 2019 plot.
3.
I'm gonna throw a 4 at
Oh,
it.
4's fine. That's cool too.
Um, I I feel like season 1 is kind of weak, but it comes together, and season 2 and 3 are great.
Okay, okay.
Uh, and I just feel like it just gets better and better. Characters.
I don't think there's a bad one in the bunch, but I don't think they're stand out enough to be 5, so I'd say 4.
The funny part is for me, I'm like, I don't personally see any flaws. I feel like Shinjiro starts flawed, but that's kind of his point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Man, it blew me away that they brought the inspector back from season 1.
Yeah.
Like that shit threw me. Which is stupid because it's Raina's dad, but um,
Oh, you said
yeah.
Inspector, and I thought you were talking about a Dodd. I'm like, I guess they brought him back for season 3.
Well,
He
yeah.
was there.
No.
He had 2
Yeah.
scenes.
Force fair animation. I want to give it a 5. I feel like the fight scenes in the show are really, really good. Especially when they resort to fist fights, they are so good.
Yeah, my only qualms with the animation come from like it's the background stuff. Like it looks like it's shot at a different frame rate than like.
It is, but it's almost in my mind that's like the same thing as like complaining about in Legends Arceus when stuff in the background goes to low frame rate. It's like you kind of just got to do it. Otherwise, you're rendering so much shit in frame that like
And
it's
like
kind of.
the other thing I was thinking is it might not even look that bad. It might just be my DVD is a shitty quality. Like it's a bootleg. Like
I I personally feel like the show actually looked really good for what it was.
well,
It's
you saw like 90% of this show through the internet. So
Yeah, which should have made it look worse.
okay, so even as bad as it looked through the internet, you're like, nah, this is still good shit.
No, it looks it's basically a completely 3D anime, but I appreciated that, and I appreciated what it enabled. So
All right, you hit that
I
with whatever
personally
number you feel like.
I hit it with a 5 because I
Oh,
feel like there are just so many. To me, the most important parts of the show were the fight scenes, and the fight scenes were amazing. Especially that last fight, like where it's just a fist fight between Shinjiro and Edo.
mm-hmm.
It's so good. It looks so good. And then he gets into that last little bout when he's the full Ultraman suit, and then he just fucking pokes his eyes,
Yeah, just finger flicks him.
like basically like taps the glass and breaks it, and then like does some cool flourishes to block some of his attacks. And I think my favorite part was when they get into the beam clash and Ao goes into like an all four stance, which
Yeah, it's
threw
pretty good.
I was like, wow, I don't know of anybody that's done that. And it's because he's firing the beam from his face. So like he could do that, but like that threw me. I was like, wow, I've never seen that. That is actually really cool. Uh yeah. And then somehow, despite like blowing his face off, Ado's just like there in his entirety and then dissolves away.
Yeah, he gets out of his battle armor and he's back in his fucking tuxedo.
Uh, and then he fucking Thanos's because he's like, I'm gonna watch you from the great beyond.
I'll see you chuckle fucks later.
Yeah. And then finally, genre strength. I mean, does
Honestly, of the Ultraman I've seen, this is top 5.
Um, as far as when I think about like actual tokusatsu, I've seen better, but I've seen a whole lot more worse.
Oh
So
yeah,
like,
I've seen some. I've seen some shit. Let me tell
yeah,
you.
you've watched all of Ultraman. You've seen some garbage. I am well aware. You have described some trash to me.
Like this wasn't no Ultraman Cosmos. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. So I'd hit it with a 4, but like it's really a 4.5 because I really think it's really close to being aces. But then there's stuff like Quad S Gridman, which is like pseudo tokusatsu. It's more robot-y, but
No, you're
you know,
thinking of Dynazenon. That's robot-y.
well, oh, well, yeah. But like Quad S Gridman is kind of robot-y just because it's literally a robot, because that's what Gridman is.
Nah, Gridman's a tokusatsu.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because he always goes into the computer to become Gridman.
Yeah, I mean he's more robotic looking in Quad S, but I think his default form before he gets his vehicle appendages
Yeah,
is very much just a guy in a suit.
yeah, and like I would say, like Quad S Gridman is incredible until it fumbles the end, um, and I kind of want to watch the ending again now that I've actually watched Gridman, just to see if it hits me any different.
Hmm.
Because when I initially watched it, it was like original Gridman comes out, and I'm kind of like, okay,
Who fuck's this guy?
like I don't feel anything from this, which was disappointing. Despite the fact that I watched one of the best episodes where, for some reason, hacking the hospital makes uh, all the physical equipment like pans and scalpels just float around.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
So
They hacked a mummy. That's all you need to know.
no creature is greater than I. Fuck your dinosaurs.
I'm taking that as a challenge.
Or like, um,
The exploding dogs.
yep, yeah, that was the next place I was
A
going. The
dog barked
exploding
at me, make it
dogs,
explode.
kaboom. No, Timmy, don't pet the dog. It's gonna blow. Uh,
I put
or the
10,000
vacuums.
yen on everybody's credit card, and if it hits zero, it explodes.
My fucking God, we cannot stay on topic. The dub, the dub is perfect. Like, um, I, I don't think any major actor was a problem at all.
Yeah, no, they
Everyone
were
was
all pretty good.
great. Um, so I'll give it that 2. Special mention.
Season 2 outro.
It's either that or 7.
I think you sucked off 7 enough.
Yeah, well, I did suck off 7 enough, but it's like I sucked him off because he deserved it. But also, okay, but it's not just the season 2 outro, but the season 2 outro is so good. But the season 3 outro is like in the same spirit, and I don't remember the season 1 outro.
the season the DVD didn't have season 1 outro. Well, it had credits, but it was just set to the theme music.
Oh,
At
is
least
that
that's
what
what the
it
DVD
was?
had.
Yeah, no, the season 2 outro, like the first time I saw it, I was just like, what is this? And then it just turned into like, no, we're gonna watch this every time. And it was funny because I'm like, why do you keep skipping it? I want to watch it. And you're like, oh, I thought you wanted to save time. And I'm like, no, no, I want to watch this. This is great.
I
And
mean,
it was even
it was fine with me because like I fucking love the season 2 outro. It's so good.
It's so good, and the song is so fucking good. Um, the only reason I would put seven over is because seven was more of because, like, honestly, if I really wanted to suck seven off, I just would have given characters five just because he existed. But like, um, nah, fuck it. It's the season two outro. Cause yeah, sucking off seven, like that's anyone who watches the show will get it. Unless you just hate that type of character, which I can understand. Like I didn't initially like him very much because I felt like he was being way too hard on Shinjiro, but I started to get it, and then I just started to love his appearance in every scene. Um,
He's a
but the
real
season
aura
two
farmer.
outro, but the season two outro is like it immediately hits you, and you're like, this is so not what the rest of this show is, but it's incredible.
It has King Joe fucking dancing.
Just like hopping.
Lasers firing in all directions, skipping through town.
Which is so funny because like every aspect of that is playing into an aspect of the season as it goes. Like they have fucking Shinjiro like in like the circle of imprisonment with the four the team of four aliens who are like nearly extinct fucking dancing in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a whole lot of actual like spoilers and shit for like the last episode of that season.
It's really funny that there is because like it didn't what's really nice about this season two outro is that like it's got a shit ton of spoilers, but like none of it makes any sense
Yeah.
until you've already seen it. Whereas the season three outro is just it hits you immediately with the Reina spoiler.
And they're not subtle about it either. Like, hey, check it out.
Just keep flashing between the two, and you're just like, okay, that's ridiculous. Like I would have been angry if I had seen the season three outro before I got that reveal. Despite the fact that you literally spoiled it for me, but I just forgot. Anyway, I'm giving the season two outro 2 points because, like, yeah, of course I am. Just so I can actually give this a 21 in total, which
Hmm.
puts it on par with Bravern.
Yeah, this is
With
up there with I think the only thing above this would be Spy X Family.
Spy X Family and maybe it tied DD Fist of the North Star, which is amazing because DD Fist of the North Star has a 3 for plot. Um, which is honestly fair. Uh, let's see. What the fuck? Why did we give Love Flops a 17? Oh, right,
Oh,
because Love Flops was the he makes it's the fucking insanity VR.
yeah. I think Love Flops most of the way through was pretty good until like the final thing where it's like, you don't have to make a choice. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You
Yeah,
get everything.
I
You
have a bunch
win.
of real dolls, all the real dolls. It tied Zombieland Saga. Yeah, Spy X Family's at 22. Um, Chainsaw Man hit at 20. I'm trying to see if
Because I know
there's
Spy X
one.
Family is the highest one. Because I think that's a perfect. It was a
G Gundam's
nearly
a
perfect score because we didn't
wait.
watch a dub.
Why did we actually rate G? Oh right, because G Gundam was like long. I forgot that we actually did. We did G Gundam after Birdie Wing. What? Um, Desert Punk. Yeah, it's not Bento. Yeah, and Luluco was also a 21. That's the one that I wanted to look at because I knew Luluco was really, really strong.
Hmm.
And we just didn't watch a dub of Luluco because whatever. Um, but yeah, that's honestly perfectly fair, and I actually prefer the dub over the sub in the case of Ultraman,
Hmm. Hmm.
because I feel like they got some really good voice actors. Everyone's pretty solid. So okay,
All right. Well, uh, I don't know what's next. So,
yeah, I don't either.
well,
I'm sure it's Ultraman bullshit. Just
nah,
because there's
I haven't got started on that yet.
well, what I mean is like I have Ultraman shit that I need to watch.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well,
So
we'll
I
see
don't
you
know
guys
that
later.
there.
Hmm? Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there's gonna be episodes for that, but
all right.
it's
Well,
like anyway.